Alright, good morning from the Au Sable East campground in Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. We are starting day number 2. No rain yet this morning, so in fact we're supposed to have rain starting around 5 or 6 this morning, and it's not going to start until 1 now, which is awesome because we have to take this thing down and get ready to go and have some coffee and stuff, and we'll be able to do it while we're dry, so it's awesome news. So, looks like Brian's coming out now, and we're just going to pack up and hit the road here in a little while. Alright, so I got my Folgers, some French vanilla creamer, and Uncle B's got
Taster's Choice hazelnut.
Ooh.
No creamer.
No creamer. I feel bad for him that he can't have creamer. Uh-oh, I felt a drop. You feeling drops?
I felt a drop. I probably wouldn't have noticed it if you hadn't said anything. Think dry. Think dry thoughts.
It says 1 p.m. No rain till 1 p.m. and of course it said we are going to have rain at 6 a.m. so I'm hoping that they're right this time. Oh boy. All right. All right, just set up out of camp, and here's our first look at Lake Gitchagumi. Definitely a cloudy morning, huh? Can't hardly see the dunes over there at all. All right, off we go. Head up past the lighthouse we saw yesterday. And got about 14-ish miles, give or take, on the day. Beautiful day. It's probably about 60 degrees. Middle of October. Beautiful colors. I think it was Yogi Berra who said it's like deja vu all over again.
I think it was.
And here we are. We have to see if there's a picnic table, because Brian told our neighbor at the last camp there was a picnic table up here. Oh, there is. Yep, okay. Good job. He was right. Really, really pretty morning. And we are going to continue on the North Country Trail, as this sign is telling us to follow the sidewalk. We're not far out of camp at all, but always cool to see a lighthouse. And a Lake Superior sunrise. All right, so we're headed out of the lighthouse area and another 14 miles, maybe 13, maybe 15, we don't know, but Hurricane Creek's our next campground. Graveyard Coast, yeah. Wow.
Okay, so ship bottoms with exposed iron boat washing the surf just east of here.
Up to the right?
Oh, that's to your right.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. So out there's lots of ships underwater. Wow. Cool. Oh, more shipwrecks.
You want to peek and see if there's anything inside?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me see if the sign gives us any direction.
All right, so it looks like we must be here at Hurricane River. Did it say where we are?
I think we're not quite to it.
Well, a mile and a half to Au Sable light station. It was a mile and a half to get here. I'm sure that's what it said.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Let's go look at the shipwreck. Yeah, the mileage might be off to our advantage again.
Yeah. To our advantage meaning
It was less than what the sign says.
I thought
probably this is where the road field off before the campground.
All right, see any shipwrecks?
No.
What's that? Oh, yeah. All right, so this is Hurricane Creek campground. You can drive in. Some nice platforms, bathrooms, and garbage back there. Access to the beach. Nice little campground. It's cool. This must be Hurricane Creek, huh? It's more than a creek. Wow. Beautiful. Awesome. It got dark in a hurry. We're in Lord of the Rings or something.
Went into the fire swamp.
The fire swamp. All right, 2 miles to 12 Mile Beach campground.
Confused by the multiple numbers.
All right, tally ho.
Oh, that's why we don't want to walk.
My brother says this looks like a dog's head, and it actually does. Like, there's the nose and the eye on top of the head. Ear over there, cool. All right, heading back across the road here, getting close to 12 Mile, but before we do, we're probably gonna stop at Benchmark. Rustic campground or backcountry campground. Try not get run over. Cool. Yeah, reds are popping up there, wow. All right, so we're coming into, what's the name of this campground? Benchmark. Why do I keep forgetting? Benchmark. A fire ring over here, and looks like there's some tents.
You want to just
Oh yeah.
take a break right here on this dude?
Sitting stools. We're gonna take a little break. All right, so here we are at Benchmark. Having a little snack. Fuji apples.
Fuji apples.
I had no, what did I didn't have a Snickers? I had beef sticks.
They taste so much the same.
But here's the campground. There's a tent over here, but I haven't seen anybody else here, so looks like there's other sites up there. There must be one over here. Yeah. So no service or anything, so we can't check the weather, but it's kind of top of mind for us right now. Waiting to see how things play out. So we'll see. Into 12 Mile Beach campground. Looks like there's a couple folks here. Bathroom over here. Picnic tables and grill. Man, we should have had a break here, huh? Yeah. Who knew? Yep. So it looks like you can head up to the beach that way. North Country Trail follows road through campground. Trail continues near Site 30. Okay, cool. All right, so this appears to be back on the trail, exiting 12 Mile campground. Okay, here we go. Just stumbled upon this little cabin on the water here with a
I can't believe there's
deck going.
either a keep outside.
Yeah, maybe it's a one you can rent or something.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, that is really cool. Wow. It's not like there's a road to just drive in, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, look at the fog. The weather's coming. That's cool. Get your gumi. Beautiful. little stop here on the trail to enjoy the lake. I think the clouds is misting on us just a little bit. But the rain's holding off for the moment. We'll see what it brings. Fox River Pathway.
This way is 0.2 miles to 7 miles of site.
Okay. That's Kingston Lake.
So I guess this is the trail.
That'd be my guess. All right, cool. Almost to the 7 mile group site. Cool. Now we enter the Beaver Basin Wilderness on our way to the 7 mile campground, where we are going to take a short little break, try to figure out what the weather's gonna do, and maybe have a bite to eat. So far so good. We got about 7.5 in so far, so probably halfway-ish, hopefully. We don't ever really know how the mileages that are published correspond with GPS and stuff that we're using, so usually they're in the ballpark, but not entirely accurate. So anyway, this is where we're headed, and we'll be taking a break here in just a little bit. Well, it looks like we've arrived at the 7 mile campground. There's Bear Box. There's a fire ring. Access to the water down there. Cool. All right, time for a little break. Awesome. All right, so the rain's coming down now, as we expected, but we were hoping it wouldn't. There's Brian trudging away. So we got our pack covers on, but we haven't put on our raincoats because it's almost too warm. So we'll get too warm. So we'll just play it by ear and see how she goes. So we're about to hit 10 for the day here. It's really, really dark. I don't know if it's gonna get captured on camera, but you can hear the wind, and we don't know if there's... Oh wow, yeah, it got really cold. Really cold, wow. Just for a minute though. And it's yeah, really kind of spooky in here actually. But rain's holding off, so we'll count our blessings. Yeah, so with what little intelligence we have, no pun intended, we think we're in the worst of it, and it's supposed to not last long, but it's coming down hard, and we're still in a good spot comfort wise, so we've not put on our rain jackets, but we're gonna get soaked here, which is no big deal because we're comfortably warm, so we just have to be careful. Well, we've stumbled upon the car, even though it's raining. Here we are. That's awesome. There's Uncle B in the background. How cool is that? Yeah, all right, so we got to trudge on because it's pouring and we want to get there.
Yep.
Hopefully the rain will stop so we can set up in the warm, dry. I don't think that's happening. We have arrived at Trappers Lake Campground, but we are going to continue hiking. Wow, yeah.
That's what I call.
Big waves. Wow. Alright, that's Trappers Lake on the other side. And we're coming up to Pines Bluff soon. That's 2 miles to Beaver Creek. Man, look at this. Wow. really coming down too. Some nice waves out there. Woo! Yeah, it's fun. Go to Pictured Rocks, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Actually, it was fun. The wind though, coming off the lake, man, kicking our butts. But we only got a few miles to go. Something like that, so we're gonna make it. Definitely getting chilly. Man, look at the waves. So the rain is literally going sideways right now. Trying to push us back. This is better than off the cliff. Whew. There's Brian. He's done great. He still doesn't have his raincoat. I don't know. It's crazy. He's a photo op. Came from all the way up there. All the way up and around. Something else. But it's mostly done raining, I think. A lot of wind. Not that you can even hear what I'm saying. Alright, here we are coming into Beaver Creek.
Campground is there. Does that mean that the trail is here?
I would guess so. So that means we should only have a mile and a half maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. You okay?
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed it seems to start to rain again.
Yeah, me too. It's okay. We'll get there and we'll figure it out.
Yep. We'll get it out of the system.
Yep. Alright, here we go. So this must be Beaver Creek. Look at the dam they built. Pretty wild. Weather's not getting any better. There's a better look at it. Yep. Don't know what it is, but it's cool. So we're almost to our campground. We're probably should be less than half a mile away, and once we get there, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with the rain and the wind. So we have obviously our tent, and we have a tarp that we can set up, and if it's raining, we can use that to try to keep things dry, and maybe as a wind block and stuff. So we're gonna figure it out, try to get things set up and get things dry and hopefully get warm and toasty here. Coves. Here we go. That's the sign we want.
I don't care what that is.
Coves Campground. Point two ahead. Cool.
Alright.
That's encouraging. Felt like that sign's been eluding us for the last several minutes, maybe longer. But point two and we'll be there. Alright, here we are. Alright, so Ryan and I are here at the Coves Campground, site number 3, and we put up a tarp. I'll maybe show you that in a little while, but we got all our gear under there and then set up the tent, and we did it as fast as we could, and it's not pretty, but it's keeping us dry. So one day I'm going to figure out how to put this tent up properly. But anyway, had a little hypothermia scare, shivering a lot, so I just changed out of my clothes and got in the sleeping bag to warm up. So Brian was going to make me some oatmeal, but I think I'm okay. But anyway, thank you, Brian. Anyway, yeah, we're just getting things set up here. I think he is going to, sorry, I just saw a drop from the tent and it looked like it went in the tent. So I think he's getting ready to get his stuff set up, and yeah, we'll take it one step at a time. Alright, so I'm on water duty right now and coming down from the Coves. This is what your access to Lake Superior looks like. Man, look at those waves. I gotta get water in that. Alright, I'm gonna have to take my socks off and be smart. We're trying to stay warm. It's been pretty chilly. and so it's been difficult to stay dry and stuff. So yeah, I got to get some water, and that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so here's the camp. Here's our Six Moon Designs Explorer Duo Plus, which we're starting to get the hang of. There's the tarp we've fashioned, and we are getting ready for dinner. And we have a clothesline. Even though you can hear there's still rain coming off the trees. But I think we're warm and dry-ish for the moment.
Warmish and dryish.
Ready for dinner?
Yes.
Me too.
Minutes.
A little chewy. How do you feel about tomorrow?
Oh, I feel good about it. It shouldn't rain as hard, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or as long. It'll be colder, so I can wear my raincoat and not worry about feeling too warm.
Yep. Sorry I didn't wait for you to eat.
So I was offering to make you food an hour ago. I'm not upset that you're eating before me.
No.
But I appreciate the thought.
So Uncle B's having some spicy Southwest style skillet.
Skillet, no eggs, just skillet.
Turns out there's no eggs in it.
There's no eggs in it.
Has a little kick to it. He shared a bite. That was nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, tell me about your day today.
The weather was better than we expected. Very grateful for that, to get more than half in before the rain started. And then the rain started. And at times it was sideways. We had beautiful views of the lake, wide beach there, crashing waves, and really weren't interested in standing there or attempting to stand against the wind and not get knocked over by the wind and the sideways, sometimes sleet-like rain. So we kept her moving, as folks perhaps in Wisconsin would, and maybe here in the UP. But we were thankful to get here, and really the biggest pain wasn't hiking in the rain, it was setting up camp in the rain and dealing with the wet and the dirt sticking to everything that's wet.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a pretty good setup.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right, so my brother went down to see if he could get a little self-service to call home and check the weather and stuff. So he'll probably be back here in about half an hour, we'll see. But we wrapped up dinner, and more or less everything's done. We have a few things hanging out to dry still, but it's still getting some rain off the trees, so hopefully it'll dry. We'll see, but hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit drier and maybe a little less windy and a little more sun, but we'll see. So we got a long day, about 15.6 miles to Cliffs Campground is planned tomorrow. So wish us luck, and we'll see you in the morning.